Alex.
JF.
How are you?
Who cares? What is the best value in cars today?
That's not answering my question, but the best value in used cars would be the Mini Cooper, E46 M3.
New or used, what is the best value today? You know what it is.
Well, new. All right, 911. I'll bite.
Exactly. Is Porsche the best value in cars today? On the Road Testament.
For lunch, the Porsche 944 Turbo generally prefers Ferraris, although it has been known occasionally to snack on Corvettes.
If I say the word awesome, what do you think of?
Quite a few things, but in
Porsche.
Okay, in reference to cars, Porsche is an awesome brand.
Awesome.
Yes. Yeah, I love the.
It's just awesome. You don't have to talk about it. Just,
Great business model. It really is great.
yeah. I think that about wraps up Porsche.
Yeah.
Next week on the Road Testament, Ferrari,
Yeah.
not Porsche. Ferrari is not Porsche.
Tomorrow we've got Leo Parente with Shakedown. Obviously, we are not just going to leave it at that and just say that Porsche is awesome.
We could.
We could, but there's no denying the fact that both Alex and I love the brand. We both speak highly of it no matter what model they produce.
Awesome. Just awesome.
We look at the brand as being something that's important to the automotive industry.
Because they're awesome.
Yes. Yeah.
Why are they awesome?
Well, because they have a legacy.
If you ever played Railroad Tycoon, remember that game?
Yes.
If you're playing Automotive Tycoon, you want to win, you need to make a car that's recognizable, that's you can charge a premium for, increase your profit margins. When you make other different models, hopefully the buyer's the first one will buy that. When they replace any of them, they replace with another one of yours. And to prove that your cars are awesome, you want to race them and win races.
Yep.
Who is it?
Porsche. You pretty
Awesome.
much outlined the Porsche business model.
Is there anyone else like that making cars today?
No.
If Ferrari
The Ferrari trickles into that.
But
they have the
they're so
passion.
focused.
They build race cars for other people to race. Same thing Porsche. Porsche has a motorsports department where they just build the race cars. Go race them, and then they'll support.
Go back in time. I want to. You're
Okay,
talking about
well,
the Porsche history, but wait, think about it. Porsche,
Yeah.
okay, 30, 40 years ago, made only one or two cars. BMW, Mercedes. Well, BMW did too. They could have been Porsche, but they weren't. They weren't. Mercedes, well, they had other things. What makes Porsche today?
Look, it comes down to the history of the brand. The Type 64 was a car that was produced to race. It never actually came true. It didn't race because of World War II. But every car that they've produced since started with the 64. The 64 is the design philosophy of the brand. Look at a Panamera today and look at the 64 and see the connection. You can look at a 911.
What's the connection?
The design, the fluid design.
And? Driving.
Yes,
driving,
yes.
driving,
Everything.
driving.
Yes. Everything stems around the driving experience.
Driving.
Yes.
And the 911, 1968, is the purest distillation of driving and design. Driving. And every Porsche since then.
Or every 911 from then has just been incremental upgrades from the original 911.
Driving.
Those incremental updates, they don't want to do anything too extreme because it's those minor updates, just like a racing team, just like any race car. It's not the big changes that make an overall better package. It's the small stuff. You refine until you have something perfect.
And what is the result of refining the same philosophy, the same idea over time?
You have a clear message, a clear objective, and you win.
Reliability.
That's it.
How do you win races?
Yep.
Reliability.
Yep.
Now, let's pose a question we posed to BMW and Mercedes in recent weeks. Is there any new car that you'd rather have over an old one? And Porsche is totally unique in that way. I mean, BMW's M3 and M5, if you pull them out of the BMW lineup, kind of fit the Porsche philosophy in a way.
Yep.
Because you could buy an older M3, you could buy an older M5, but in reality, I mean, You may love them, but a lot of our love for the older ones is nostalgia. The newer ones really are better.
You have a 87 Targa, right?
87 Targa and a 71 Targa, and I love these cars. They're perfect.
You drive that car, you drive a new 911, a new C2. You feel the connection.
You feel the connection.
Side by side, driving them 5 minutes apart from each other, you feel that connection. You feel the difference only that much.
You know, an interesting exercise is if you close your eyes to brands and you ask yourself across in any given category what you want to own, okay? You look at Car and Driver 10 Best lists over time, okay? Each manufacturer, if they paid close attention to Consumer Reports or Car and Driver, looked at reliability and 10 Best, could see what the public really wants. They want 911s. They're willing to pay a premium for these cars because they are the best at what they are. They like M3s, M5s. They like SLs. And they like the Explorers too. They like Priuses. If manufacturers want to focus, they should just make the best of each of those types of cars and nothing else. When Porsche came out with the Cayenne, they took enormous heat for it. And in fact, you know, people to this day, some Porsche files hate the car. The Cayenne saved Porsche.
In a way, it did.
Okay.
The Cayenne allows Porsche to focus on their sports cars.
Will Porsche come out with another smaller SUV?
They don't need to.
That's right, because the Cayenne solves the problem that Mercedes and Audi and BMW have taken 2 models to solve.
The new Cayenne is bigger than the outgoing Cayenne.
But it looks smaller.
Looks smaller, and it fits better. It fits better into the portfolio. It fits better into the entire SUV segment.
How much is the new Cayenne hybrid?
60 and change.
How much is an Audi Q7 TDI?
That's about the same, 64, I think, 63 in that
Which
range.
one would you rather have?
Cayenne for sure.
Okay. The Panamera Turbo.
Yeah.
How much is it?
Oh, that's up into the 100K range, yeah.
What's competitive with that? Aston Rapide, as compared to it.
Which is a $230,000 car.
Inferior?
Yeah.
Maserati Quattroporte?
$90,000 car, but it's going to fall apart.
Correct.
Yeah.
Panamera, one of a kind. Now let's go the other way. The biggest secret about Porsche, okay, the part they're not going to like us saying, the base model of any Porsche, a base 911, 70-ish, okay? Porsche's profit center, the reason that per car their profits are so high, the options can double the price of a car.
Yeah, the margins. Yeah.
But you can buy a base 911 and get 99% of the performance they've spent, you know, their entire history refining in a base 911 for 70-ish, okay? Think about that.
It's great.
There is nothing,
extreme value,
nothing else you can buy which will have the reliability and protection from depreciation. Next week?
Ferrari. I know. Shakedown tomorrow. That's it. Bye.